Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be very casual. What time is it? It's like 1:30 on a Saturday, and me and my mom have some plans to go down to Detroit and just kind of explore, hang out down there. So I thought I'd just get ready with you guys. I'm just gonna kind of talk, chit-chat. I've never really done like just a chit-chat, really chill video. Like I didn't even really clean the background too much. My camera's not even on a tripod. It's just like sitting up on top of my makeup. I have my Starbucks. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to sit down and film. I think I'm gonna do just like my everyday makeup. So if you were ever wondering what I do for that, I know I get questions on like makeup and certain pictures and stuff, and usually it's the same old thing. So that's what we're gonna do today. Just pretty basic makeup. Not at any means natural, because I'm just not a natural makeup person. I wear a lot of makeup, but this is what I do on a day-to-day basis when I have something to do. So we're gonna start off. I'm just gonna use one of my new favorite primers. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. Very moisturizing, and it just feels really, really good on the skin, and especially lately here where I live, it's definitely been getting a lot colder. So this just feels really, really nice on the skin. And also I've been using the Fenty Beauty foundation a ton lately. If you saw my video on that, you know I'm in love with it. If you haven't seen my Fenty Beauty review, I'll link it down below. But that foundation is a very matte finish, so applying a moisturizing primer before will just help that foundation look better on my skin personally, because I do have dry skin. So my foundation's up there. First I bought this one when I was tan, and then I bought this one because I was not tan. So I kind of mix and play around with them. I have 150 and 270, yeah, completely different shades. So I'm going to shake these up, just kind of mix them on the back of my hand to a color that I think will work. If you guys watch my channel, I always wear darker foundation and blend down my neck because I'm just naturally very pale, but I like to look more tan. So I kind of play up my makeup to look more tan, if that makes any sense. So I'm just gonna dab this around my face, and actually today I'm going to use a brush to blend my foundation out, which I never ever do. I always use my Real Techniques beauty sponge, but I was feeling spontaneous today, hence why I'm filming right now. My It Cosmetics, this doesn't really have a name, but it's just this flat kabuki brush, taking more from the back of my hand. I'm going to pat this in my skin. I love this brush. If you're a foundation brush person, this is one of the best because it's so large, has a big surface area on the top, and the density is perfect, but it's still really, really soft. I used to love the flat kabuki brush from Sigma. I think it's the F80, I want to say. But the surface area of that is so much smaller. A really good brush, don't get me wrong. I just like how this applies better, and I think it's a lot easier and faster, and yeah. Especially with the Fenty, using a brush is great because it dries down so fast, so you have to work very quickly. And sometimes when I use a sponge, I tend to take my time and go a little bit slower because you have to really bounce everything in, while a brush will really spread the product out. Looks pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the darker shade and blend it down onto my neck and chest area. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing a turtleneck today anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but just in case. It's so weird, normally when I do my makeup, I like play really loud music. It's like that's the only thing, it's like the only downside to filming, unless I'm doing a voiceover, is that I can't play my loud music, but I get to talk to you guys, so that's fun. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this Naked Skin Concealer from Urban Decay. I normally don't use this, but I'm kind of feeling it today. I want something a little more natural. Okay, so I'm just taking this under my eyes, and this is actually almost like the same color as my foundation right now, instead of being more brighter and lighter, which I normally do. And sometimes I like this look, where it's not the crazy highlight under your eyes, especially for every day. Just dabbing this in with my beauty blender. So, I have had a lot going on recently. If you don't know me, I go to Wayne State University in Detroit, and I live fairly close from there. But I do have a dorm, so I live in a dorm room at Wayne State, but I come home almost actually every weekend. And that's because I film, I do all my blog and YouTube stuff from home because my camera equipment, my makeup, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I just enjoy coming home. It's not far. So my life's been kind of crazy because I'm trying to, that didn't cover as much as I wanted to, so I'm actually gonna go in with a little bit of Shape Tape. But my life is just crazy because I'm trying to focus on school, because as of right now in my life, that is most important, even though it's school, if you know what I'm saying. But I do really enjoy Wayne. I love being down in Detroit. Being in a dorm, living with other people is a big adjustment. It's not bad. It's just very different. And so I'm getting used to that still. I mean, I've only been in school for like 2 months, 2.5 months maybe. So just trying to focus on school but not let my YouTube lack content has been really hard, because clearly I enjoy YouTube. I enjoy what I do as work and building myself up. But at the same time, I have to realize that school is most important right now. So it's really hard to balance both things and still not go completely insane. And I'm sure you've noticed that I haven't been posting as regularly, because in the summer I was doing really, really good. I was posting like, I just noticed I'm not even using my ring light right now. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys enjoy this video. But if you watched me throughout the summer, I posted every week, sometimes twice, 3 times a week. And I thought my video content was pretty good. And I was just really, really happy at that moment because I was doing so much and putting like all my energy into YouTube. And that is really, really fun for me because that's what I love doing. And when I get to spend all my time focused on that, that just makes me really happy. At the end of the day, my passion and my love is on YouTube, is on Instagram, is on my blog, is makeup, fashion, beauty, all that kind of stuff. So I have to realize that school is most important for my future. But then I also have to note that I have to keep up with my blog if I want to keep doing it. That is the hardest part about growing yourself or starting a YouTube channel or a blog, is that you have to just be consistent and work at it. I've been doing this for like a year and a half, 2 years almost, and it doesn't come right away. You put so much work into everything before you will even start seeing any results. I have just recently started to get in contact with more brands and outside of work stuff that goes in with blogging, and I've been doing this for almost 2 years. So it really does take a lot of time, but that's why if you do genuinely enjoy it and love doing it, it wouldn't even faze you. When I first started, I wasn't even thinking, oh, like I'm waiting for brands to contact me, oh, I want free stuff, this and that. It's more like I just wanted to do this for myself. And then now recently those brands have come out to me. And of course that is huge, that is so exciting, and I'm super proud of myself and thankful for all that. But then also, again, it gets even more crazier and busier because you're doing all this stuff kind of on your own. I do this all by myself. So it's just kind of like all over the place. It's really hard to explain, honestly. I can't even explain it to myself or understand it myself. But at the end of the day, I love it. And I'm just super happy where I'm at right now. And I hope you guys enjoy my videos as much as I enjoy making them. Like I always say in like every video is seriously reach out to me through comments, through my DMs, through my email, and tell me what you guys want to see, because I want to hear from you. I totally just went on a rant and didn't tell you what I was using. I'm sure you guessed. I used Coty Airspun to set my face. And then now I'm just using Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer to bronze up my skin. This is the best bronzer from the drugstore. Highly recommend this. I kind of just did a light bronzing everywhere. I'm going to go in with blush. I'm going to take the NYX Ombre Nude to Me blush. These are really pretty, especially if you want to glow, because they have like that ombre blush. So here's the blush, and then that's more of like a highlight. So when you go in there, you're definitely getting some shimmer and highlight on your brush. They're very, very pigmented. And this color is beautiful. I love those like terracotta orangey warm blushes. It makes your skin just look like sun-kissed and beautiful. Oh, I think recently, and I'm just kind of talking in general, since I've been so caught up in school and my blog and everything, I have really stopped focusing on my health. Like just physical health. I haven't been going to the gym as often, and in the summer I used to go every day, if not every other day. And I was always working out. I was always eating pretty darn healthy unless I was out with my friends, which was on occasion. And I totally agree that you should indulge in good food and hanging out with friends. You shouldn't hold yourself back. Stuff like that. And if you know me, I am obsessed with food. I'm using the Mary Lou by the Balm highlighter. But anyways, in the summer I was very, very healthy. My mom's a super healthy person, so I definitely go after her, and always being around her and stuff, I'm kind of forced to eat healthy, which is a good thing. But once I started school, living in a dorm room, it is so hard to eat healthy and stay healthy, but it's definitely possible. Right before I sat down to film this, I actually went up to the grocery store and I bought a bunch of fresh veggies and some chicken. So once I'm done with this, I am going to meal prep a little bit. The thing with me and meal prepping is I'm only at school for like 3 to 4 days a week because I come home on the weekends. So I only need to meal prep a few meals. So it's kind of hard to like buy stuff and make meals for 3 days but not waste food at the same time. But yeah, that has definitely been the hardest thing for me. I've thrown my health out the door, and I'm the type of person who, if I'm not working out, if I'm not eating healthy, you will tell. Because I get tired, I get lazy, I don't want to do anything, I get moody. Just all the things that you don't want to happen to you. So even though you're busy with all these things that need to get done, you still need to put yourself first. And I've been trying to make time for the gym. There's always time, whether that be waking up an hour early and going to the gym, or even just getting some cardio in is better than nothing. And I tried in the beginning to meal prep, and it kind of it's a lot of work. And when I come home, all I think about is YouTube and my blog, and not on making food for myself. So I'm trying again to really split up my time and plan that out. I think the best thing for people to do is have a schedule. I have a planner. I always write on my planner. I would die if I didn't. But if I set like, okay, Saturdays are for meal prep, Fridays are for filming, and Sundays are for editing and homework. If you really plan out stuff like that, I think you can get a lot more done and be a lot more focused. So, yeah, I think that's all super important when it comes to just living life. And I really want to do more videos like this when I'm not doing my makeup, just kind of talking to you guys about my beliefs and tips and all that. Obviously, I'm not perfect. I just use the Gimme Brow and I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz to fill in my brows. This stuff is great just to kind of fill them in and make them look more bold. And I'm going to take my Clear Brow Gel by Anastasia and just set them down. But I'm not perfect, and that's why I think it's important to talk about it, because I'm struggling with my health and eating healthy and working out while balancing school and my work. So I think it's important to let it out, talk about it, and get feedback from you guys. And just kind of, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm kind of all over the place. But I just think it's really, really important to share these tips and stuff with each other. So let me know if you guys want to see videos like that. I know I watch a bunch of them. Like, I love watching, like, tips on how to be a girl boss, or, like, this and that, or, like, how to be a morning person. Just cool videos like that, because it does teach you a lot, even though it can be the simplest things as planning out your day the night before. Review on this, you should check that out. I'm just going to take the terracotta shade on a fluffy brush and just put this in my crease. Nothing special at all. I think I'm going to apply some liquid liner too. Since I don't have big lashes anymore, I've been enjoying liquid liner again. Oh, I'm going to look at Office Spaces tomorrow. I'm still using my Clay Play palette by Tarte, just kind of mixing some brown shades around in here and putting it under my lash line. But anyways, so me and my mom and maybe my grandma, I think, are going to look at these spaces tomorrow. And basically what it is it's this old paper mill building that they now just rent out the space to anyone that wants to have an event. They do whatever you want. So you can rent, the main area is this big open floor plan, and this is actually where I did that shoot. So if that vlog's up already, you would have seen, like, where I was dancing. That area they rent out for weddings, for yoga classes, for parties, for whatever you want. And then upstairs and throughout the whole building, they have a whole bunch of, like, little offices. If you picture an office from, like, the 50s with the old windows and doors, that's kind of how it is. So you can also, besides just renting it for the night or for an event, you can rent out your own office space for, like, monthly. So you can pay for it monthly and you'd have your own office space, and I could have my whole studio there. So I would film all my videos there, I could do all my editing and work there. I'm also a freelance makeup artist, if you didn't know that, so if you live around me, email me if you want your makeup done. I can do my clients there, blah, blah, blah. So I want a separate space for my work from my school. Excited, because we're going to see those spaces tomorrow. So hopefully we're going to try and find something that I can afford. My parents are very supportive of everything, so if this is something that will really help me in my career and just in general, I hope I can get a space there. You can also rent, like, just a desk, so, like, you'll have your own space, but you wouldn't have, like, your own room with a locker or anything. And with all the equipment and things that I would be doing in my room, I think a full room dedicated to me would be the most helpful, because if I was just renting a desk, then really there would be no point for paying for that. Also, what's really cool about this place is if I had my office there, they have so many events that are very Detroit local people hosting these events and doing their events there. So I'd be very involved with all these different networking parties, and I just think it's really cool that you'd be surrounded by creative and independent influencers and all that kind of stuff. That's what this whole place is about, is to really collaborate and be creative with others. So I think that would be really cool to have my office space be such a inspiring place. When I was there dancing, that's kind of when I found out about it for the shoot. Already feeling so inspired there, just dancing and just being present in that space because of the lighting, because of the area, because of the old building and everything. So having an office there would honestly be a dream come true, and I think it would help me with my whole career path and everything as a whole to have my own office space dedicated to my work. So that's just kind of a little rant. I'm super excited. We're going to do that tomorrow, and I hope everything works out. If not, of course, everything happens for a reason, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. I might be vlogging. We'll see. Don't even know if I'm going to post this video. Don't know when this video is going to go up. Like I said, this is very spontaneous. So, just going to take good old MAC Fix Plus, just kind of spritz my face to set all this powder and makeup down. I think I want to do a red lip. I think also tomorrow, before we go to my appointment, which is at 11 for the office spaces, we're going to go explore Eastern Market. And I've actually never been to Eastern Market, like, in the fall time, so I'm super excited. I kind of want to get, like, some cute pumpkins or something. Take this Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in 02 True Red. These are my favorite lip liners, and they're super inexpensive from the drugstore. This is a brand new lip product that I've been using, or I used it once for a concert. This is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. I'm sure you've seen these before in stores. I've always seen these but never picked them up. So while I was at the grocery store the other day, I grabbed this. And I really like this color. It's like a bright red, and so that completes this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I kind of rambled on about a bunch of different topics and it wasn't super formal, but I hope you guys enjoyed this quick look. This is very, very simple. If you want me to do a more kind of in-depth, like, everyday makeup look, let me know. I can do that for you. I also want to do like a no makeup look, something super, super natural, so I'll be filming that soon as well. And let me know if you guys liked this chill kind of hangout session video. I can do these more often. They're super easy, and I think they're pretty fun to watch because we can talk about whatever you want. So I will see you guys soon, and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!